All right, welcome back. Again, today is Wednesday. It is April 8th. We're going to take a look really quickly at what you guys are going to do for reading today. This week, you guys have been learning all about different types of energy and how we get energy and power. You guys read about solar power, which is how we get energy that comes from the sun. And today we're going to learn about wind power, how we can power things through wind. The story that you guys are going to read is called It's All in the Wind. And if you want to pull that up on your Chromebooks, or on your computers or on your Google Drive, that's what I would suggest, just because you can kind of see the pictures and it's a little bit easier to follow along. And you can also, as you guys hopefully remember, click that little microphone button and have the story read to you, which makes it a little bit easier to understand what you're reading. Today you're going to read this story, It's All in the Wind, and then you have an organizer that has some questions for you to answer, some comprehension questions. You guys know that in class, if we know we're going to be expected to answer some questions about a text, we like to look at those questions first so that we can kind of listen for the answers as we read. So I'm going to go over the questions with you guys before you read the story. So the first question says, what is a windmill? So we'll have to listen for that as we're reading. What led to the windmill being invented? That just means, why did we invent a windmill? Why did that idea happen? What causes wind to form? So what makes the wind form? How do we get the wind? What happens as a result of the wind blowing the blades of a windmill and causing them to spin around? So because the windmill spins, what happens? What is the effect? According to the author, why do we have good reason to look for other sources of energy? So why should we keep looking for other types of energy? Why should we use wind energy or solar energy? What are some of their reasons for that? You're going to put 2 reasons. And then the last one, what makes wind an ideal source of energy? So this just means, why is wind a good energy source? Why is this better than maybe using coal to get our energy, or maybe better than using solar energy that you guys read about on Monday? Okay, so you're going to, when you're reading, you're going to look back in the story and try to answer these questions. So I will do the first one with you as an example. So the first one says, what is a windmill? So as you're reading, you're going to listen for that. Let's see if we can, I'm going to model for you guys how to have it read to you. We're going to listen because the answer is going to be right here in this very first section.
Why are people using wind power? People have been using wind as an energy source since ancient times. Sailors were the first to use wind power. Strong winds cause ships with sails to glide quickly across the water. Then people decided to use the wind to do other hard jobs, such as grinding grain or pumping water. As a result, they invented windmills. Windmills are machines that capture the wind's power.
Right there.
Wind is energy.
Right there, I heard the answer to the very first question. So it says, what is a windmill? Right there in the text, the very last line in that first paragraph, it says, windmills are machines that capture the wind's power. So I'm going to write that in. Windmills are machines that capture the wind's power. Period. Okay? So you guys are going to try to answer those remaining questions on your own after you've read or as you're reading. And if you guys need any help, just let me know. Have a great day.